In sentencing those 3 foreigners yesterday, the judge said that they had taken the law into their own hands, while the next man we're about to meet says that this is where he draws the line.
Now, he specializes in helping people disappear, so to speak, when they're being harassed or stalked. Akrop Girdadas has more.
My clients come from all walks of life, from the average person who was a victim of a stalker to the wealthy looking to protect themselves against potential abduction. But typically it comes down to money, violence, or information. People use my service because they're in a situation that they can't resolve. Either law enforcement can't help them because the predator or the aggressor has been very tricky or just unable to catch them. So when you have no recourse, I'm the person you come to.
But is this line of work legal? Frank says he doesn't abet individuals who have broken the law. Instead, the clients he takes on are the minority who are genuinely trying to avoid threats, such as stalking and harassment. What he does create is disinformation, shifting the digital breadcrumbs to throw off the people who may be chasing his clients. He doesn't erase digital identities or create new ones through fake documentation. So how does one create disinformation?
You know, for example, someone in Singapore, what I'll have them do is I'll have them start maybe calling Hong Kong, emailing a company in Hong Kong if they were a realtor looking for a job. This way, the predator, when they start looking for my client, they may pull their phone records, their bank records, their IP records, and they'll find the disinformation I created to Hong Kong and start searching them there. Because I have to assume that the predators will break the law, and they do. So I go to the extreme part of creating the disinformation.
Such privacy experts have found clients even in Singapore.
I would say that that is actually easier to do than making the entire online persona disappear. To have fake updates, fraudulent updates to an identity, it's much more easier. You can do a lot of that without, looking suspicious, while still being able to show that there are active updates to this account. So, in the absence of, say, a nation-state resource, what you're looking at, it's the ability to create disinformation. That's not very hard.
But can one avoid forming a digital footprint by abstaining from social media or not using a credit card? The offline world can be just as easy to trace. Stay at home and your PUB bills reflect your presence. Drive through traffic, the ERP picks up your car number. Hence, trying to break your routine and habit isn't as easy as it seems.
I think you'd be living a real split personality life, leaving your cell phone at home, having another cell phone at a different location that you pick up, use in your daily travels and so on, creating a separate set of accounts for your banking, for all of your online activities, and keeping them completely separate with different computers, different internet connections. It would be extremely challenging to do that unless you had a very real need to do so.
The real need to do so, as well as the real means to do so. One privacy expert we spoke to says for full services, the starting fee for a client could be in the vicinity of 60,000 Singapore dollars.